Sergeant, open this door. I want to report on what those raiders are up to ASAP.
Come on, kid. The day's not over yet. We're just getting started. Protect the main gate.
All right. The fight's over. Fight's over.
Ooh, I hope it's something to eat.
Just don't touch my spears.
Don't expect me to carry your
So, what would you like?
Okay, just try not to take my clothes. They're kind of a loose fit on you. Sure, I've got your stuff all fixed up and ready to go.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site. This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am ready to process our transaction. Come back and see us again soon.
Ah, there you are. You've turned into quite a sound investment already. Good work. We're going to be sifting through the ashes of that fight for weeks. NCR Radio's already got wind of it and are having a field day. It sounds like we're going to have to advance our deal here. I just lost water and power in Union City in the last 30 minutes. We ain't got enough boots on the ground to go scout it out and see what happened. I have 2 missions for you, if you're willing. We've got a hotel and apartment buildings north along this road. They cost a lot, but they're fair. If you want free, you should go talk up Marius at his place. Fortress of Solitude, he calls it. He's crazy even on his good days. If you're much into science, or have a friend who is, you can have them bunk with him. He needs an assistant to keep the bots running. Right. Figured you might. I could only blackmail you for so long. So how's about we work out a settlement? I won't mention your ties to Rossman and his arrest warrants as long as I live, on the condition you take up this mission for me. I just got eyewitness reports of what you're capable of, and I want you on my side. $200 a week plus bonus upon completion of objectives. You get free range of NCR facilities and this outpost. Permit to carry arms in NCR territory, and a license to kill in our behalf. How does that sound? Look, I know you're a bright kid. You'll figure it out on your own eventually. So here's the deal. About 18 years ago, Kevin Rossman sat right there where you are. Told me about a bunch of kids he just saved from death in the wasteland. I was a colonel back then. I watched the command drop the ball on his case, and 20 years later, here we are. Union City is burning, the Raiders are on a rampage, and the word is that the Enclave is sniffing around looking for a weak spot to strike. Rossman was betrayed by the NCR's prospector company, Nova Star. The Mercs were assigned to follow him and break into that vault. But I'd seen Rossman's work. He knew more about the danger in this valley than anyone else. Wasn't shy about shooting them before HQ could act. We need Rossman now more than ever. If you're as close as we get, that's fine by me. Right. You were just a baby when all this went down. Rossman probably decided to spare you on the details. The Wasteland Scouts kept all of Southern California in check for nearly 20 years. They fought the Enclave, Brotherhood, Raiders, super mutants. There's stories of them all over the place. But the one common thread is this. They did good work. Illegal? Yes. But it saved lives. So I don't expect you to know all the details. I expect their training to have rubbed off in some way. I hate to wax on a heartwarming note, but I think there's more to you than you know. The Republic is in dire straits these days. We need a smart nerd or two on the back lines making things happen. Technology is the key to our future. I want you to head out there and show me what you've got. Learn something from service life. If you have a stake in our future, you'll work to save it. That's my bet on your character, at any rate. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. All right. Now that we've got all this pleasant talk out of the way, we'd better get hurrying. Union City is without power and water. We've had electricity from up north of New Reno nigh on 25 years. There's an old relay station on the dry lake routing the juice to us. There's a savage chieftain out east. Has a tribe stationed around a water reserve from before the Great War. It's where we get our pipeline. Raiders must have hit it pretty hard. The scouts say they're fending off some locals. Those same locals are in control of our water supply. I need you to get the power running at the relay, then hightail it over to the Savages' hidden city to fix the water. Unless the Raiders genuinely fucked it up, it's just a matter of throwing a switch. We replaced all the electrics 20 years ago. This line doesn't feed all of LA, just part. So NCR isn't freaking out about it yet. Hell, if anything, it's buying them time to hit the crime lords. Power's not a giant concern. We've been in the dark before. But it's nice to have cool drinks and fresh food. So you'd better hurry. Well, judging by your vault pass, that's not impossible. I'd say you go check up with old Marius in his base. Just take the road up on north into the fields. It's got this weird cloaking device on it. Turns invisible until you're right on top of it. Marius is pretty crazy. Better get yourself ready. I drew up this map during the battle. Here, I'll show you where to go. It's a long, dangerous walk. Zybula is a California savage town out in the hills. There's a canyon they're holed up in where the dunes meet the foothills. They call it the Hidden City, and it's just that. Hard as hell to find. But there is an underground water line runs here to there. The savages turned off the ancient water pump, or it just broke. You'll either have to repair it or find an alternate plan of attack. You could carry it all back on foot, but I imagine that'll make your back a little sore. I'd say you can handle it. That Vault-Tec engineering is about the same as this whole deal. There's a dank old vault out there. Really small, though. All it had was a supply of water. Wonder what in the hell they were thinking. If my men could hold down the fort traipse across the desert, absolutely. But as it stands, we only got about 100 men garrisoned here. If we spread out, there's several thousand raiders backed up by slaves that'll storm down out of those hills and be over the line in minutes. Till NCR's main military force arrives, we're screwed. That's why I'm hiring you. Look, I'd love to sit and talk history with you, but time is running out while we sit around with our thumbs up our ass. All right, fine. What do you want to know? Look, NCR Radio likes the Republic to come across as the biggest, most functional organization in the desert, but it's not. LA is swarming with crime. We're talking organized crime, the kind that makes the raiders look like pansies. These are rich men ruling entire cities. The hub is essentially tied up defending corporate interests, banks, and escorting caravans. The politics are as complicated as the trade routes. Every big company has a military credit they pay extra for. Our police and military are looking more and more like private mercenaries. We're also facing an ever-expanding border far to the northern frontier. Then we have a never-ending reconstruction effort. To top it off, there's word our president might be impeached, just like the last one. This country's a mess, kid. A combination of inflation and stagnation. All complicated mumbo-jumbo I'm not privy to, let alone understand. Long of the short is that NCR expanded across all of California, Oregon, and parts of Nevada, all the way down to old Mexico. Here in San Bernardino, we draw the line. Everything from here on out to Arizona is dry and miserable wasteland. It's a hellish radioactive nightmare. We assimilated every tribe in the wastes, spent millions on getting them pacified and educated, then started them on an IV of tax into our coffers. But it hasn't panned out. The tribals weren't businessmen nor interested in paying jobs. Can't bleed a stone, so President Tandy's plan ran aground. Now we need to expand, to conquer new terrain and find new sources of tax money. That, and more electricity and more clean water, like that exists. The NCR kept up its expansion for years. Now it's run out of room. The economy can't adapt, so they're panicking. Well, this is top secret, so let everybody hear it as a rumor. Scouts say that there's a city far up north. Las Vegas on the old maps. People say it's still up there, untouched, just waiting out in the desert, totally pristine, a ghost town of gold. They also say there's a legendary Hoover Dam just sitting out there, full of clean water. Jameson was on his way up there when he ran into you. But before that, we need to crack this survivalist nut and free I-15. The Senate can't wait. They'll muster forces and we'll take their position. We'll figure out everything else after the dust settles. It is, but you'll be agile working alone, operating on your own rules. It'll take about 8 days for NCR to finally rally its forces together and take a defensive line against the Raiders. Until then, we're on our own. Water and power are critical to our survival, but all my men are trapped here, holding this position. Raiders caught us a checkmate. All right, you have your mission? Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Just make sure to keep an open mind. There are a lot of ways to solve these problems. Not all of them require you to get shot up. I like your enthusiasm. Before you run out and conquer the world, how are you planning on doing it? All right then, I'll see you on the other side. Good luck, gunslinger.
You there! You're the vault dweller that has the general up in arms. I need to speak with you. Please, have a seat.
Yeah, what do you need?
So, General Silverman has sent you on an important mission. I have an addition to that. If you're willing to listen to my proposition, I could make the venture quite profitable. If not, things could get very difficult for you. Ah, and there you're mistaken. You work for the general, who works for the military, and the military works for me. Apparently, when they had you locked down in that dank vault, they failed to teach you about real-world politics. I am a Republic senator. I own the body that governs the military. I appropriate its finances and govern its management, which for the moment includes you. Yes, I'm sure Bill has worked out the best sales pitch for his high-minded morals. You're smarter than that, aren't you? There is clearly much more at work here than a simple black and white misunderstanding with the Raiders. As you can tell, General Silverman isn't exactly in a position to have hired you. You're not part of our organization. Let me explain to you what is really going on here. I am a senator, sent to provide oversight of Silverman's command in the past. He has a tendency to, let me think of the polite term, blatantly ignore orders. Yes, that's the polite way to phrase it. The reality is he tends to shit on congressional oversight and do whatever he pleases. You can see my dilemma. No. It makes him a rogue element. His position is bought and paid for by the taxpayers. My taxpayers. I have to rein him in before he drags us into a war. I'm going to have to ask for your cooperation in this matter. It will make my job much easier. Yes, if Silverman has his way, but a war isn't what Congress wants. The people need this stalemate to go on just a little bit longer. You clearly don't have the same political mind as we do. There is more at work here than the simple philosophical disagreements between Raiders and NCR. My family is part of a large organization in New Reno with a long history within the NCR. We've seen it through all of its phases, including this decades-long stalemate. We're using it as leverage across a wide theater of influence, the outcome of which is the continued survival of the NCR and our current administrator. Possibly. Would you like to hear what I'm offering? I like you already. I'm offering a salary double of Silverman's offer. You carry out these missions for me, but you leave the Raider warlords alive. For now. When you finish this mission to the power plant, I have a feeling you'll find a like-minded Raider that may prove valuable to my plans. Talk to her. That's all I ask. Strike a deal if you're brave, but ensure she survives. Here's an advance of $500. Don't fail me. I think you'll turn around, eventually, when you see what powers really lay behind the situation. Take this as a down payment. Be on your way.
Yes? Thankfully, we're still free. The NCR has many spirits in one body, and too few of them agree. You'll find that our new allies will be just as quick to rob you blind as they will to force you to fight their wars. Their corporations are sniveling, greedy organizations. Their government is eager to expand their territory in order to tax tribes to death. Be wary of their kindness. While they build new roads on the paths of the old world, they make the same mistakes. I don't like it, but I'll accept his offer. If we ever hope to reach the safety of civilization, it'll be through him. The valley is enormous. It takes days to walk across it on foot, and our enemies roam the skies. It'll be good to meet with my old tribal kin, the California Savages. If they need help, I will gladly give it. The power plant is under siege, but it is none of my concern. Electricity is a witchcraft I do not understand. Lead the way.
Hey. No. The NCR is only going to use us until we're no good to them anymore. They don't owe us anything. But if we can convince them to help us attack the raiders and get our parents back, then sure, we'll do this. Just remember your promise. We find our tribe. That's all I care about. Bye.
Yeah? Need something? Totally! It's what I'm really good at. You don't even have to pay me.
Hey, what's up? Watch out for trouble. How's it going? Stay safe.
What's up? What do you mean? Awesome. Yeah, let's do this.
Opening storage unit.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to stay the night? I heard the mercenaries in the cantina are getting rowdy. They saw a devil and have been afraid to jog out into the desert for days. You'd think they'd be braver than that, given their career choice. Not one smidge, other than the war. Business is slow and everyone is scared. At least the troopers are in the mood to drink. If you see any caravans carrying food, send them our way. Other than corn and mute fruit, we've been running low for weeks. Ain't heard much, that's the true. Other than word of the Wasteland Scouts being back? Sure, you know nothing about that but ghost whispers. I wish I could offer you more. Ever since the raiders took the highway, we've barely been scraping by. Farewell.
Okay. Take anything I have.
Hello again. What might I do for you?
Hi there, mister. You need something?
Howdy.
Opening storage unit.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I've got.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Howdy, mister.
Hello.
What do you need? Buy.
Opening storage unit.
I could get a few things off your back if it's getting too heavy for you.
Okay. Take anything I have. Okay. Take anything I have.
Fine, fine. Show me what you got. Don't expect me to carry your junk.
Ooh, I hope it's something to eat.
Fine, fine. Show me what you got.
Ooh, I hope it's something to eat.
I'll see you when you get back from your mission. I have to try to contact my ranger leaders by radio and hope they listen.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Sorry, friend. I really wish I could, but, supplies are locked down tight. Sorry. So, yeah. Full disclosure, I'm not exactly a doctor. I mean, not yet anyway. So, I'm what the NCR calls an intern, and this is the first year of my residency as an official resident trainee physician. Still got 3 more years of training before I can fully call myself a doctor. Well, my family's not wealthy or well-known, and all the good hospitals and clinics were taken, and if I don't do my residency, well, I don't become a doctor, so... Nope. Sorry, buddy. NCR cash only. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is still owned and operated by NCR military. And the bottom line is that means NCR money and nothing else. Well, let's see. You can probably find some work here in Union City. Or maybe sell something, perhaps? You be careful out there, and try not to injure yourself.
Head on out into the desert, kid. I've got paperwork to take care of. Come back and bug me if you need help or anything.
Hello. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction. Come back and see us again soon.
So, what would you like? I could get a few things off your back if it's getting too heavy for you.
Opening storage unit. Opening storage unit. Opening storage unit.